significant ruling, the Supreme Court stated that a divorced Muslim woman is entitled to maintenance under Section 125 of the CRPC and can file a petition for it. The bench, comprising Justices B.V. Nagaranathan and Augustine George Massey, dismissed a petition by a Muslim man from Telangana who challenged the Telangana High Court's order directing him to pay maintenance to his divorced wife under the Section 125 CRPC. The court emphasized that if a Muslim woman is divorced during the application under Section 125, she can seek relief under the Muslim Women Act 2019, which provides additional support. Justice Nagaranathan remarked that Section 125 CRPC applies to all women, not just married women. The bench questioned whether the petitioner made any payment during the Iddat period, to which the petitioner responded that a draft of 15,000 was offered but not accepted by the wife. The Supreme Court affirmed that maintenance is right for married women and not charity or alms applicable to women of all religion. The Delhi High Court deferred hearing on ED's petition challenging the trial court's bail granted to Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal in the excise scam case. The next hearing is scheduled for July 15. During Wednesday's session, the ED requested more time to respond to Kejriwal's reply, which his lawyer opposed, noting the reply was submitted on July 9th. Kejriwal argued that cancelling his bail would be a miscarriage of justice and accused the ED of coercing witnesses. Previously, the High Court had stayed the trial court's bail order, deeming it incorrect. The Supreme Court has deemed West Bengal's petition against CBI FIRs admissible, rejecting the central government's argument that it is not maintainable under Article 131. Justices B.R. Gavai and Sanjeev Mehta ruled that West Bengal's legal concerns warrant consideration. The court has scheduled further hearing for August 18. During the May 8 hearing, the central government opposed the petition, arguing that the CBI, as an independent agency, filed the cases, not the central government. Senior advocate Kapil Sibal, representing West Bengal, contended that the CBI's actions were unconstitutional and infringed on state powers. The court will address these legal aspects in the next hearing. The Supreme Court has granted significant relief to the Adani Group by staying the Gujarat High Court's order to reclaim grazing land allotted for the Mundra Port. Recently, the Gujarat High Court ordered the return of 108 hectares of grazing land given to Adani by the state government for port development. The land allocated in 2005 by the Gujarat Revenue Department faced opposition through a public interest litigation by the locals. The land is located near the Mundra Port in Kutch district. The bench of Justices B.R. Gavai and K.V. Viswanathan stayed the High Court's order and sought a response from the Gujarat government. The Supreme Court reserved its decision on an NGO's plea for proper implementation of the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act, commenting that awareness programs don't effectively change ground realities. Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud asked the central government, FIRs are one aspect, but what can be done socially? In response, ASG Aishwarya Bhati cited government awareness initiatives, to which the Chief Justice remarked that such programs don't bring real change. The bench, including Justices J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra, directed the central government to submit a status report on the nature and extent of child marriages, actions taken under the 2000 Act, and the policy for effective implementation. Shiv Sena requested an early hearing in the Supreme Court on their appeal against the Maharashtra Assembly Speaker's refusal to disqualify members of the Eknath Shinde-led faction. Advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi urged the Supreme Court to reschedule the hearing to July 12, citing the upcoming Maharashtra Assembly elections. The request was made before a bench comprising Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Justices J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra. The Chief Justice instructed the petitioners to send an email request for rescheduling the hearing. On Wednesday, the Supreme Court deferred the hearing of a PIL filed by former Rajya Sabha MP Dr. Subramaniam Swamy, seeking the removal of the words socialist and secular from the preamble of the Indian Constitution to the week starting August 12. Justice Sanjeev Khanna stated that as far as the word secular is concerned, several court decisions have established it as a basic structure of the Constitution. Regarding the term socialist, the court has provided its own definition. The court acknowledged the request to tag 3 petitions on the same issues into a single petition and ordered the matter to be listed again in the week starting August 12.